What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the GNS Trucking YouTube channel. On today's video, we are back in Tennessee. We just got back from Kentucky. We went to LS Fest. If you haven't been over to the GNS Racing YouTube channel, you need to go check that out. So we put the first video up of me racing at the track, first race for the car. But anyways, back to the other video. We're back at the shop, going through all these tools. So I got a new welder. I'm super excited to be able to try this thing out. We got a welding table as well. We also got a welding cabinet to where we can pull this thing around, have all of our stuff in it. So far, we went through everything. And we've got MIG, we've got TIG, we've got everything to go along with this beast. So I can't wait to get it hooked up and actually start working on some trucks with it. So guys, we're getting ready to start on all this cabover projects, and me, Dad, and Devin are really wanting to knock them out pretty quick. So we're trying to get our tools up to date. So as you can see, I've had multiple mechanics over the last couple of years, and my tools have just gotten scattered all over the place. So, and all of them break all the time. My Milwaukee guns they give up on me, you know, after lots of use. And I think there's a warranty on these things. This thing right here don't even work anymore. As you can see, it's had a rough life. So guys, comment down below, who do you think I should get tools from? What different companies should I reach out to about getting some tools for the shop? I've went through Matco, I've had Snap-on, I've had about every one of them. I had cheap tools. I've seen some of James and Cletus's tools. I like some of their tools, but tell me what you guys think. Who should I go through to get some tools? And if you know anybody, tell them to hit me up, send me an email. My email's down in the description. And I'd like to get re-upped on tools and just find some good tools that we can take to the racetrack with us, put in the race car trailer. Tools we can put in the big trucks, just everything. So if you know anybody and think I should try out a certain brand, let me know, tell me what you think, and just kind of explain why I should use those tools if you've had experience with them, stuff like that. So stuff for big trucks, stuff for racing, stuff for everything. Devin, what are you doing? You talking to your girlfriend on the clock?
No, look at here, I just fixed this. That one was blue, line.
Is that an axle line or
$70 line. No, it's a drive shaft.
drive shaft line?
Any special way to get this filter out?
Oh, okay. So is there something you don't know? Is that what you're saying? You want to ask your son?
Yeah.
Want your son to tell you how to do it?
The easiest way to get that out is just picking me up off that thing.
Well, let me just get in here and do this for you.
All right, do it. I don't want to break that handle off, not be able to get it out.
What are you trying to take out? The oil filter? The fuel filter?
This is cartridge.
It's got a handle on there.
Top's off of it, see?
Yeah, I see.
All right, and then get that out of there.
Oh, jeez. Let me just do this real quick, guys.
Yeah,
I'll be right back. Give me a screwdriver.
Well, that's what I was going to do, but I figured I'd let you do it if you broke it.
Oh, this is my filter.
I was talking about the container it sets in.
That was a good one.
Filter I don't care about because I got a new one.
Jeez.
Yeah.
What the heck?
And it just pops out now, so.
I don't know if it pulls up or what.
And just imagine, this one don't have a handle on it.
Jesus Christ. Whoa!
There it is, it's just in there good.
Oh, no. You know what I've done, don't you?
Yeah.
You know how I got it out of there?
Put it over on the other side and lift it up.
I can't tell you all my secrets. I would have told you, but you got all them people watching. There's a secret to this. That's why I charge so much to do services. I'm just kidding, guys. Let's pull it out.
It ain't dirty.
You just gotta jerk it out. The first one I ever changed in this thing.
Yeah, but look at this one. It don't have a handle on it.
Ooh, really?
Yeah, look. How you gonna get that one out when you...
Ooh. Maybe we should put that
See,
in.
this one doesn't have a handle. That one has a handle, and you seen how tight it was.
Ooh. Man, I just got these all over your concrete, Dad.
It'll be all right.
It needs washed.
It's my fault.
That's what oil dry's for.
Blaming on Waddy. Guys, don't forget, you better go check out the racing channel because we got beat. Didn't we, Dad?
I don't know, I wasn't there.
Well, if you'd have been there, we wouldn't have got
I
beat.
have to work on these.
Yeah, he got wolves.
You would have said, hey, son, your TPS sensor's unhooked.
Man, I can't believe you didn't catch that from the start with.
Hey son, you need to put the line to the top of the
Why
gate.
didn't you catch that?
I was there.
How did he get back? How did he get put
James
on?
had to beat us and then come over and tell us how to fix your car. How
How
embarrassing.
did he get on there backwards?
All right, so this is what happened. So me and Waddy left the car in the pits, right? And then you can ask Waddy. Waddy, am I not telling the truth? What was loose on my car when I come back from taking it?
He coming back from changing that wire that was switched around.
And then the lug nuts were literally falling off the car.
Did you not even check on that?
We
stuff?
did once we figured out the lug nuts. The wheel's about to fall off, but it was fine when we unloaded it out of the trailer. Like I drove.
So
it
you
around
think somebody
and
loosened the lug nut?
That's what I feel like happened.
Because I double checked for myself.
Why would somebody?
I just put those wheels on there
I
with
know,
the new
I know.
radials. With you, would you always teach me? Torque your wheels
Torque
with a
your
torque
wheels.
wrench. So that's the only thing I can think.
So how did the TPS sensor get?
It was the wires were pulled out of it. So once we fixed that, we did a relearn on it, and when we did the relearn, it went backwards.
Oh.
It learned backwards. So
If
when
you
it
don't put that little flipper on there the right way,
Yeah.
you ain't even got a TPS sensor.
So
You
what
just
it
got-
done, when it was at 100% throttle, it thought it was at 0%, and when the reason
it's
it wouldn't
backwards.
start is I had my foot off the throttle and it thought it was at 100% throttle. Well, that car won't start at 100% throttle, so I couldn't get it started in the pits, and when it finally would start, it wouldn't modulate boost. I couldn't get it up on the brake. I mean, well, it would go up on the brake, it's just really slow.
That makes sense.
Anyways, guys, you got to go over to the GNS Racing channel to see all of that action.
It was fun.
We got 15,000 subscribers so far. Go over there, check it out, and just see. You're gonna enjoy it. Right there.
It was pretty sweet. I had a blast. Yeah, I can't wait to get my car out there and show you how.
Oh, Devin says he's gonna smoke us.
Devin's gonna get a gapping.
That's what he says. So when we go to FL2K, we do have to go and gap James. That's one thing we have to do. Me and Dad's gonna be working on the car
Just let
Monday and
me do it.
Tuesday.
Put me in a car and I'll gap him.
You gonna go gap him for me?
Yeah, I'll gap him.
That's the problem. Well, it would go faster.
I'll be
You're
waiting
lighter.
at the finish line and you
You
know.
are about 50 pounds lighter.
Probably like
I'll be
70.
waiting on
I
the
don't
finish
know.
line. Eat me
I
a
don't know.
hamburger.
Jamie starts pretty quick. Yeah, 501, I think.
Oh, okay. We're going fours, so.
Oh, Nate got his in the 5.4s.
Yeah, Nate ran a 540. The Mustang should be fast. We get this new turbo on there for sure. What's he having issues with now?
He's wondering about the straps. Well, they strapped it, and I said, it's the only strap we had. See, I'll show you.
Let me see this strap job.
This is how they strapped it. See, it wraps around the axle. So they put that on there. So when they put that loop through there, it holds it, but it's stuck in between them things. I told him, so don't worry about that strap. Cut it when you get over to unload.
Is he worried about taking it off?
Yeah.
Oh my
Cut the
goodness.
darn thing when you get there. Don't worry about it.
Jason, come on, Jason.
J-hook. Don't worry about that.
I'm glad Dad's managing these drivers now. I'd have flew off the deep end right then, guys. That's why my walls have holes all through them. I just go through the wall. I just walk right through them. Don't I? Devin, when I get mad,
You walk through a wall?
I walk through walls.
He said since I did that overhead, we got that truck back together. He said it runs 10 degrees cooler on them mountains.
Oh, really? I think you're paying him to say
He
that
said
stuff.
his fan don't even come on up them hills now if you get to the very top.
What you doing? What you think Dad's paying him to say that stuff?
No, that don't make a lot of money.
I'll sign your checks. I know how much you make. You make more money than I do.
I should have thought about this a lot more before I took it over here.
I wish I made $200,000 a
I
year.
think the red Freightliner #2 injector's going out now.
What?
It's wheel weak. #4 was out last time.
Did we
Number
just put another? No,
number
that
4
was
was
the-
bad.
That was the white truck. Never mind.
It's a red one. Yeah.
White
We
truck
did
is one.
number. It's showing weak. And I said if it gets any worse, then we'll change the #2 injector because it's at 94 response time.
Why didn't we just put the injectors in that thing?
Wow, we got a bunch of used ones.
Yeah, why was? Yeah, why put new ones in it, guys? We got new used ones.
Don't take long to put them in.
New to us, used ones.
So it's at 90. It was 94 to 97. The rest of them was 115, 118. So #2 is getting weak.
Looks like we get a new video, guys. We got to put another injector in.
That don't take us long to put injectors in, so. Yeah, we did plenty.
Yeah, we just like to do it for fun, guys.
Honestly.
Just something to do. We like to put injectors in here.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and take heads off things too.
Yeah, take heads off, rebuild motors.
What's wrong with that? You get bored, you come over here and, hey, you want to do this?
We got Peterbilt's to rebuild. We got Cat's to rebuild. Oh, look at this big C16, boys. Actually, it's a 3406 E 16 liter. Let me get that right. I don't want to get cussed out again. Anyways, guys, we gotta get this thing done. I'm gonna head up to the house and we're gonna start working on the blue Cabover, the Airforce truck. I drove that thing yesterday and it is a beast. All right, guys, we made it up here back to the Airforce truck. Oh, just sitting in this beast, checking out, just feeling the vibes out. There's a few big things that I want to do to the inside of it, but for the most part, this truck is in actually pretty good shape on the interior because it ain't got a lot of miles on it. It's a military truck, so it's sit most of its life. So really, all this dash and stuff, it's just like ain't none of it broke up. That's a really good sign. And this is where people's pulled it apart recently in the last few years. Probably the only time it's ever been damaged on. So I do have all the pieces to this truck. What is this? What is this, the title? Something I've been looking for. Ooh, what is this, guys? What is it? Alright, so we got some paperwork on it. Yep, so this is just all bill of sale stuff. I thought it was something cool from back in the day. I found some pretty cool stuff in these old trucks. Oh, there's a Deer Park bottle of water. I wonder if that's from back in the day. But anyways, guys, like I was saying, the interior is pretty good shape on this truck. I am going to update it, but it ain't near as bad as I thought it was. Like all these pieces, ain't none of it cracked or busted. So I can just pull this stuff out, paint it. This piece here is kind of, weathered a little bit. Our hoses and stuff stuck through there. We gotta get that stuff out. But another thing I'm gonna go through on this truck will be the gauges. Look at this oil pressure. And I know for a fact this truck has really good oil pressure. I put a manual gauge on it, which this gauge should be manual. So the ether start, we're going to be getting rid of that. The panel lamps do work. Having some issues with the lights. I got to go through and figure that out because I'm getting ready to put the cab lights on. Trailer lights, that's your, like, I guess your warning lights or whatever. Mirror heat, gonna hook that up. Dome lamps, but I'm gonna put all new switches in this switchboard, so you can take and cut places out and put new switches in it. I'm gonna pull these switches out and put some real nice fancy switches in it. Completely rewrap this dash. It will have a gauge in each hole because I like gauges, and with the power I'm gonna be putting to this motor, I want to be able to monitor everything. Like, I'd really like to have a 6-pack over here for an EGT for each cylinder. That way I know if I'm getting a piston hot, or if I've got a piston not burning hot enough. Have an EGT gauge on each cylinder, because I'm turning this thing up to like 550 horse. Big turbo on it. Then I can put oil pressure, water temp, oil temp, EGT gauge. This is all going to be over here, like I said. And then RPM, speedometer. So I've got a lot of options, but I definitely want to have each individual cylinder having its own EGT probe in it, so I can watch each hole, because I don't want to be burning a hole up. Like if I lug it down or something, you'll know pretty quick if you're hurting a cylinder. So that's the plan with that. The air conditioner, I completely redone the air conditioner when I did the water pump, all the new hoses, when we finished doing the frame stretch on it. All that got done then. So mainly all I got to really do now is finish the wiring up, rewrap the dash, put the new seats in it, All these panels and stuff, I'm gonna repaint those. I wanted to send it to an interior shop and have it done, but golly bum, it's so expensive. And I don't have time to wait on this thing either. So, I've got one shop in mind that I'm trying to work with right now to see if they're gonna do it or not. But if they can't get right on it and get it done in the next 2 or 3 weeks, I'm just gonna do it myself. Besides that, I mean, that's really all there is to do on the interior. Just get all this old stuff out, get it painted, get it all nice and neat. None of the bolt holes are really messed up. Just, you know, I know stuff's been ripped out of it in the last few years, but I've got everything to fix this truck with, and everything's in good shape. There's all the panels, I got them up under there, the way the sun ain't hurting them. So that's the interior part of it, guys. I'm gonna build new brackets for the seats, because I cannot stand not having room in a truck. So I do like this tunnel though. The doghouse, like, it is pretty low compared to the Freightliners, and you can get out of this seat and into the back pretty good. And it's got a nice, good sized sleeper on it. I'm pretty excited about this. So that's the interior of the Airforce Cabover, guys. I don't know if y'all had ever seen it before, but we've got some work to do. I'm gonna get started on cleaning it up, and I'm gonna put the cab lights on, finish the exterior, and Dad's wanting to start cutting and putting the 8-bag on this truck. So let's get started. Alrighty, I found the cab lights. So these are the cab lights going on this truck, guys. These were actually sent to me by a fan. He works at a lighting company. Now, they weren't black. We painted them black, but the lenses and all that stuff. So we're gonna do these on the outside, this color here, and that, and then these bad boys are going in the centers. It's gonna look sick. So let's get started putting these things on, guys. I'm so excited about getting some progress done on this truck. Well, we got started finally on the cab lights. So I finally found the rubbers for them, and Braxton's going there to give me something to dry them off with. But so, guys, this is what we're doing them. We're going to do the yellow ones on the outsides, both sides. All right, and then we're going to do these. That's an outside. So these right here are going to go in the center. Oh yeah. So outside. We can move this one to kind of get an aspect of what we're doing here. So clearing the middle and them on the outside, which that one's kind of sitting crooked right now, but that kind of shows you what we're going to do. So I've got to get all this old rubbers cleaned off of them. I thought we were going to use those back, so I didn't have him take them off when he painted it, and then get them took off and get the new ones put on, get them wired up, and we'll shine them up. Well, guys, we've got 2 installed. Well, we got 2 pretty much installed. We got the first one, and we got one of the middle ones installed. So I've still got to tighten everything down as soon as I get everything in place like I want it and straight. But the end cap, I'm really excited about that. I don't know why. I don't know why I like that look, but I think it looks pretty good. So I have one on the end over there, one on the end over there, and then the 3 in the middle. Nice old school look. For tonight, me and Braxton's getting ready to hang it up. It's like, what, midnight? Almost. So tomorrow, guys, we have to finish this thing up in the morning. So we're gonna do first thing, and then we gotta head out of here. We're gonna head to Florida and pick up Cletus's toter. We're gonna take the tow rig with us, the Dodge, and the wedge, and we're gonna take the wedge and the toter all at the same time. So, big race week coming up, and we're not going to get to do it. The Mustang's over here. Mustang's sitting over there kind of upset right now. We're putting a new turbo on it and doing a few upgrades, so we're definitely not going to be taking it on race week this year. So we will be doing FL2K. You want to go redeem ourselves there for sure. But guys, tonight we're going to go ahead and go inside, get some sleep, and we'll see you guys in the morning. We'll finish this thing up and we'll get on the road. Good morning, guys. We're back at it. Me and Braxton's out here trying to get these cab lights done so we can get on the road. we have got to be on the road by this evening. That way we can be there in the morning to get everything loaded up and get on the road with Cletus. So he's not going to be there, so we got to get there, load everything up, make sure everything's good and safe to ride, and then we can roll out of there. And we got to be in Noble, Oklahoma by Sunday morning. So shouldn't be no big deal. We got plenty of time. We got 3 days to travel, so we're actually doing pretty good this time. We ain't leaving last minute. Shouldn't be no issues. We're taking 2 trucks though, so I definitely want to make sure we're in a good position. So, and the installation is just super easy. You get rid of this old crap where it's all glued down and all that stuff, which I wish we'd have pulled all that off when we painted it, but I didn't know that I was going to even be able to get these lights. So, but you just drill your holes, put your template down, drill your holes, and then once you get it mounted, these just screw right down onto it and it holds it down and seals. So you don't have to worry about it leaking. They're super easy to install. They're pretty lights. They're LED. You get the replacement bulbs for them pretty easy. So they're really good lights. Just like that, stick the bolt in it, tighten her down. And on these here, the back ones, they're a little bit bigger than the front ones. Like, you know, they ain't got that long bevel to them. And now the back bolts, they're not big like the front ones. Like the front ones, you could they would thread right into the cab. So them, I'm gonna go on the inside and put a nut on them. And these here just, so they'll go all the way through the cab. Where's the hole at? I missed my mark here. There it goes. Bam. Just like that, boys. Nice and straight. All of them look good, all in line. I was going to do the 4 big ones and then 2 smaller outer ones, but I like this look. I like the 3 in the middle and 1 on each side. Oh, these are gonna look so good. All right, there she is, boys. All finished up. Well, we got them mounted anyway. I still got to wire them up, which ain't that big of a deal. I've got a complete new wiring harness I'm building for this truck. So I'm gonna so there's not a lot to these trucks. So you can go through, now that everything's out of it, I can go through and build a nice wiring harness, one that I can run up into the top of the cab. I want to have 4 dome lights, 2 in the front, 2 in the back on separate switches. So I'm gonna run a complete harness to those and the cab lights and have them run to my like mirror lights, stuff like that. So you'll have them each on each switch. That way it's all nice and simple, clean, new harness. So you ain't got to worry about nothing brittle and not working. And well, you know how it is with these old trucks. The fuse boxes are junk. So build a new harness for it. We'll have complete new wiring harness, even for the engine. Like I said yesterday, guys, I'm going to go through these doors. I'm putting the automatic roll-up windows in the doors and then the interior. So I'm really wanting to drive the truck. I finally got the itch back to finish this thing, and I don't want to lose that motivation. So I hope you guys watch it. I hope you guys leave us a nice comment about it and ready to see the truck done as well as I am. And guys, I gotta go up here and check on my dad. He's up here working on Jackstand's 240. Guys, I don't know if y'all have seen this thing so far. A lot of people ask me about it all the time. But this is the Sylvia I went and picked up. And where did I pick this thing up? North Carolina?
I can get mine down.
So Dad's getting it ready to go. We're getting ready to take it to Florida with us.
Mine's gotta go forward and yours gotta go forward. So
Why don't we put the crown in first?
we can try it.
Having a problem with it?
But we still gotta go forward on the front.
Dad, if we just get it to where,
I can get it where to stay under it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Get the back bolt in it.
Guys, I'm gonna go give you guys an update on the house real quick. We're gonna load that thing up, get our bags in the truck, and Travis should be here by then. And we're gonna head out. Come on, Bubs. dude. What the? Dang, it looks good. Oh my God. What have you been doing? Looks like a whole different bathroom. So guys, this is my boy Todd. He is the one doing my shower. Actually, he's doing a lot of work here, not just my shower. He actually joined the team about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. So all this has happened in 2 weeks.
I think it's fun to like too much down.
He likes to show off, and like as you can see, he's an artist.
I did not like come in here while it's all dirty.
Go ahead, clean your baby off. So all this right here is like your...
Yeah, that's gonna be all the trim going around. It's not glued in yet or nothing.
Right.
I just cut it to fit as we go along.
Dang, dude, that looks crazy nice. So you guys see this floor down here? Which it ain't got no grout or nothing in it yet. He's still working on all that stuff. But he's gonna do like a... Oh, you done got one set in?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. Oh, wow. All right, well, that's what we're doing, guys. So we're putting in a backsplash. Man, this looks amazing, dude. That big tile is really,
Oh man. It's set it off.
well, granite, whatever you want to call it.
And, it's like it's a cultured marble.
Well, there you
Something
go.
like that. By far.
So, guys, we picked this stuff out. I mean, it's pretty expensive, but Todd got us a really good deal in it. And like a lot of companies don't want to put this big stuff in because it's a lot more work. But I mean, you find a good guy like him, you ain't gotta worry about it. He don't care. He likes, you know, he cares more about it looking good than we do. So like this has been his baby. He's really stressed out about it, made sure everything's perfect. So I'm excited to see it done. But it's getting there.
Oh yeah. I'll get to that after today. Tomorrow we drought.
Dang, dude, I can't believe you've done this in a week. It's crazy. That's gonna set this bathroom off, ain't it?
Oh yeah. Should make it beautiful.
You guys, this is our shower head. This thing is cool because it generates its own power, literally. Water goes in it, it's like a generator, makes its own power. You got LED lights, you got a waterfall, all that stuff. And you got your wand. So this shower is gonna be pretty cool. But that's an update on what we got going on with the house, and we still got a long way to
I
go.
haven't started the barn door last night.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude. Man, I'm super stoked about it. It looks awesome.
Started the barn door last night.
So my wife wants barn doors put in. Oh, okay. Yep. So this right here is going to be like a sliding barn door. I'll show you guys what the door looks like, but you got to pull this out, retrim the whole door and all that. Then the trim, they just started on the trim work too, so you can see where it's been going in.
I went through it. Last night too. I went through and mudded all the holes. Now holes. All you gotta do is cop. That little spot right there.
So there's the barn door. That's what it's going to look like. Oh man, you got the tops on. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, that looks good.
Yeah. All you gotta do is put your backer board
Yep.
piece and then put the piece of frame on, hang it.
Damn, you're not messing around, are you?
Nah, I worked late last night.
Yeah, I know it. I heard you. So guys, this what we're planning on doing once we're done with this house is since Todd's joined us, we're gonna do some hauling and stuff, but I'm actually thinking about doing some construction stuff, some tile jobs, stuff like that. So if you need a good guy, and he's done with my place, give me a holler. I'll let you know what it's going to cost, when you can come do it and all that stuff, and we can do the same thing to your place. But we'll wait till the shower's done. We can show it off more, and you know, right now it's in the process of being built. Once it's done, that's when we'll know. But so far, everything he's told me he could do, he has hammered it out with no issue at all. Up. Some new tires on it. Which you already seen that. The fuel tank strap, we had that fixed last time it was in. And now we're just doing some work on the reefer, getting it tuned up and fixing exhaust leak, stuff like that. So
See, it's weird.
yeah.
You know, it was just to start and preheat. So all this is probably preheat. Wonder if we can get another one of them
Ew.
to make this work right for preheat. You know, in the wintertime, it needs that.
And also the AC don't work without it. It's like if that switch ain't hooked up,
Well, I can leave it hooked up and just put a regular start switch on it, but
that's
We
what I'm
need that.
thinking.
put a preheat on it.
Oh, I've never used that. Did you ever have to
I
use
never
it?
used it because it always started.
Yeah, this thing's
good.
always been really good about starting.
But even up there when it was minus 64 degrees up yonder up there in Greenville,
Yeah.
it still started good. But I always started it before I let it run the whole time.
Right.
Well, I'm probably just gonna leave this in and just put just a regular
Start.
push button.
Yep. Just push it and start it.
Push button to start.
All right. Well, the 240's loaded up, and I'm going to head out of here. I got to get to Florida.
Get that thing strapped down good.
I will. I got to go get Travis.
Starter hanging down.
Is it?
It's hanging down over.
5/8. That's what I need.
I ain't gonna start on that other reefer till next week.
All right. Well, we'll send this one out, and then I'll go ahead and schedule a load.
Cause I gotta put those mufflers on them other trucks.
Yep.
And everything today and tomorrow, get all them done.
Mm-hmm.
And make sure that I'm gonna try to get this trailer loaded back before Friday tomorrow.
Yep.
And see if we can get a couple singles for the other driver.
Right now, it's a hard time. I mean, I understand parts are hard to get right now, but anyways, guys, so we're gonna head out of here. I've got to get to Florida. I got to go by and pick up Travis because he's gonna drive the Dodge or the Ram while I drive the toter. So, guys, I am going to be doing a video here soon about trucking and the economy and what it takes to make it in trucking right now, the way I'm doing it, the way I'm successful at it, and hopefully I can shed some light on, you know, to some of you guys that are struggling right now. And I've been getting a lot of messages about guys struggling, so hopefully I can help with that. We'll see what I can do. So I will be putting a video out on that pretty soon, though. But we're gonna get out of here and go get this, and guys, we'll see you on the next video.